return himself after this amazing 29-year Hall of Fame career.
Okay, I said a lot of things about Chris Jericho, but I really want that fucking jacket.
Hey, me and Matt here. There we go. Hey, me and Matt here. Hey, me and Matt here.
Hey, me, Matt here.
Hey, me and Matt here. Hey, me and Matt here. Hey, me and Matt here. Hey, me and Matt here.
Hey, me, Matt here. Hey, me, Matt here. Hey, me, Matt here. Hey, me, Matt here. That was an awesome show. All out AEW, bitch. That was fun. And like I said yesterday in our review, AEW seems to be a lot of fun. It doesn't matter. I think that how the alternative is a lot better. And it proved it. There was a lot of things that really impressed me tonight. And it was awesome. Like, I can't put it into words how awesome it was to see these matches. That's one thing I do regret, actually, is I didn't see the Cracker Barrel Clash match. I tried to get a better quality out of what I had in this website, but unfortunately, I missed it, but the rest of the card was actually very cool. So the pre-show was actually, I didn't see that either, but from what I can see right here, you have the Battle Royal to determine who is going to go to the Women's AEW Championship in the near future, and Nyla Rose is the winner of the Battle Royal, taking out Britt Baker. So this is pretty interesting because she's one of those wrestlers that I can see as the women's champion. So I can't wait to see this match. Later on we'll find out who she's going to be facing in the next pay-per-view. Yeah, the second one, Private Party defeated Jack Evans and Angelico. So this was pretty cool. I wish I could see those matches. I'll have to find them, but I'm pretty sure they were awesome. I just saw the main card, but yeah, this was actually pretty well predicted, sort of. You had SoCal Uncensored take on Jurassic Express, and yeah, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt. And holy shit, how short is Marco. But what a fighter. See, that's the thing, a lot of people go, okay, these guys are too short to wrestle, why are they in the ring? But you tend to forget how fast they are, how quick they are at doing what they do. And they do a lot more in the ring a lot faster too. So, I mean, this was pretty cool. Luchasaurus actually did a tope suicida out of the ring, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, this guy definitely, as I said in our prediction video, has that big man, but he's also very athletic in the ring. So it wasn't actually the pile driver that ended the match, and SoCal Uncensored the victor, you know, and they are the veterans of the wrestling world. And I mean, yeah, I do like Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I don't know much about Marco, but I can't wait to see if they, well, they probably will have a rematch at some point. You've got Pac versus Kenny Omega, and holy shit. I mean, yes, we haven't seen Pac in a while. He still looks the same. He actually teased his Neville heel entrance by going into the ring, and he thought he was going to go on the top rope and show off, and he didn't end up doing that. Neville took control, and you know, that was pretty cool. And so, I mean, you have that. You have Kenny Omega. He came in and needed a face. They did a lot of knees, and Kenny Omega took control over that. And it was a really good back and forth, you know. Neville throwing Kenny Omega outside to the apron and to the other side of the apron, and Kenny Omega using the knees to Pac. The match ended with, can't remember the name of that move that Pac used, but he had put Omega to sleep. That was pretty amazing, you know. Yeah, Pac made his first appearance in AEW, but you know, thinking that he wasn't going to win was what I think Kyle said. I'm not sure. I didn't really know, but it was amazing to see that Pac actually put Kenny Omega to sleep, which I guess was everyone else's surprise. Now you have the Cracker Barrel Clash match. I didn't see it. I will look for it, but Jimmy Havoc won, so that was pretty cool. Again, you try to find these websites and they don't fucking work. Usually they do, and sometimes, you know, you gotta fiddle with it. So I did miss out on this match, unfortunately. We then have a match to determine the number one contendership for the tag team titles. In the first round, anyways, you have Dark Order, aka Super Smash Brothers, versus the Best Friends. And this was a really good match. Best Friends are definitely kicking a lot of ass in this match as well. They have very good teamwork. You know, Evil Uno definitely was what I said, a big powerhouse. And yeah, it was kind of like, yeah, we knew what was going to happen, and it went to Dark Order. So it's cool to see that they're going to be in the next round for the tag team tournament for the championships in the near future. So I was happy about that myself. We then had Rio versus Akira Shidi, and I was wrong. I had thought that Ryo lost the last pay-per-view match that she was in. She did not. And no, that was a tag team anyways, but it's all good. Rio definitely didn't look like she was going to win. But yeah, she did take control in the match. She ended up winning, so she will face Nyla Rose for the AEW Women's title. Well, the vacated title, so we'll see when that happens. It's going to be pretty cool. Nyla comes down. She has a little stare down with Ryo. Well, actually, she's on the ramp and Roddy was in the ring. So that was pretty cool to see that. So I'm looking forward to the match and seeing how those two work together. It'll be pretty awesome. We then have Cody, who was managed by MJF, and you had Brandy coming down with Pharaoh, the White Husky, and Diamond Dallas Page, and Cody came down to the ring. You have, well, in the beginning, you got this hooded guy sitting in the chair, and right away I knew that it was Shawn Spears because of the tattoos. So he gets up, he unveils that he's got these eye contacts, different colored, and I was like, fuck, this guy definitely meant what he said when he said that he was a different person. This guy looks completely creepy. I loved every minute of it. Tully Blanchard came down and followed him to the ring. So then that point, Cody came in, and yeah, this was pretty cool. I mean, you thought that Shawn Spears was gonna win, having Tully assist and all that other shit too. Basically have Shawn Spears take off Cody's belt at one point and just whip the piss out of him. That was crazy. The referee had stopped it, and then at that point, Tully handed Shawn his belt. So once again, the whipping continued. It eventually had Arn Anderson come out and do the brain buster to MJF, and of course he stares down Tully and Tully follows him to the back. So that was pretty cool to see these two guys in the same arena staring down each other. But the match definitely went to Cody. Cody did one of his dad's elbows, followed by a disaster kick with a chair. And that was the same chair that actually Shawn Spears used to hit Cody with. So, yeah, this was a really good match. I really, really enjoyed it. And it had nostalgia. It had a lot of, really good aspects to this match. It was very cool. I would like to see more of what Shawn Spears does next. I think that would be pretty awesome. But I said Shawn Spears should win, but I'm pretty sure I knew that Cody was going to get redemption. So you then had the Escalera de la Muerte, a ladder war match. You had for the AAA Tag Team Championship, and of course you had the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. Basically a car wreck. I mean, both brothers, the older brothers fought in the ring as the younger brothers left to the outside. You had Nick won the ladder. You had, I believe it was, I can't even remember the names of these people. Anyways, they're on the top of the ladder. You got Matt and Phantasma on the outside on to a table, and they jump off. You have basically a lot of amazing moves, and yeah, this was pretty cool. At one point, Nick hurt his knee, so it was basically, you knew that was going to happen, was the Lucha Brothers on the top of the ladder finally, as they get the titles and win the match. So this was pretty cool. I mean, I really enjoyed this match, and I know I didn't do it justice, but like I said, it was a car wreck, so I can't wait to see what else they can do. If they have a rematch, I'm sure that would be awesome. Then you had the main event, and holy shit, I said some things about Chris Jericho at our prediction video, and it was just something that I had to get off my chest. Looking at someone like Chris Jericho. And when he came out at Fyter Fest, I think it was, and he had the blood of Adam Page on his hands, and he just looked bloated, in my opinion. He looked just bloated, and he looked just really tired, and it was almost like the old dog trying to think he could still fight. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, that's just the way I saw it back then. Saying Chris Jericho, he looked a little bit leaner. He looked a little bit more. Yeah, he definitely still had it, obviously. So that was wrong. This was a good match. This was the first time I believe I've seen Chris Jericho busted open. You know, Adam Page had stitches from when Chris busted him open, so yeah, Adam returned the favor, and so that was crazy. You had Adam do what was a moonsault off the apron, which ended up as Chris countering it and turning it into a code breaker. The match definitely ended with, you know, Chris Jericho is now the new AEW champion, and yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, I really thought Adam Page should have won, but I mean, if Chris Jericho, we'll see how that goes. I mean, I remember doing, I think it was, oh, I can't even remember. It was a All Japan. I'll probably post a link or whatever, but it was 2 years ago at least. In Chris Jericho when he won the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. You know, to me that just is kind of like, okay, well, he didn't need it, but we'll see where that goes. And no CM Punk. So all you people can piss off. This was a good show. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see what they do next. Obviously, Adam Page came out on a horse, which I thought was cool as well. There was a lot of neat things at this show, but I can't wait to see what happens next. So anyways, that's it. I'll talk to you later. Bye.